Hello children and viewers. So today my topic is formation of stationary waves in organ pipes. So what is organ pipe? Organ pipe is nothing but a cylindrical pipe. So let us consider it is a cylindrical pipe in which the air column is trapped. In which the air column will be trapped. Now the cylindrical pipe will be called as organ pipe. So in the cylindrical pipe, what we have to trap? Air column. So now the cylindrical pipe will be known as organ pipe. But according to the dictionary definition, organ pipe is nothing but a musical pipe in which we produce the musical sound by blowing the air into them. That is called organ pipe. So now this is called a organ pipe. So basically the organ pipes are two types. So one is open organ pipe. And second one is the closed organ pipe. So this open organ pipe, simply it is called as open pipe. So open organ pipe is nothing but the organ pipe which is opened at both ends. For example, if we take the flute, so the flute will be opened at both ends. So that's what is the example of the open pipe? Flute. So and next come to the closed organ pipe. So closed organ pipe nothing but the organ pipe or the cylindrical pipe which is opened at one end and closed at the other end. The example for the closed organ pipe is whistle. Whistle is the example for the closed organ pipe. Now we are going to learn how the stationary waves are formed in this organ pipes. Here the stationary waves are sound wave. So that is nothing but the longitudinal stationary waves. The longitudinal progress waves are superimposed, then the stationary waves is formed. First of all, I am going to discuss about how the stationary waves are formed in the open organ pipe. So when they are formed, they will vibrate with the different frequencies. So when it is vibrate with different frequencies, it will be called as modes of vibrations. So now I am going to explain about the modes of vibrations in open organ pipe when the stationary waves are formed in the open organ pipes. So first of all, we are taking open organ pipe. In case of the open organ pipe, how the stationary waves are formed? So when the stationary waves are formed, they vibrate with different frequencies. That different frequencies is called as what? Modes of vibration. So that's we are going to discuss about the modes of vibrations of stationary wave in open organ pipe. So for example, consider, it is a open organ pipe. It is open organ pipe of certain length L. So now it is opened at the both ends. So for example, when I take a tuning fork, and when this tuning fork is getting like this, when it is vibrated, it produces the longitudinal progressive wave. When this longitudinal progressive wave is traveling along the length of the pipe, and when it reaches the other open end, so here there is a difference in density of the medium. So that's why because of the differences in densities, it behaves like a open boundary. So that's why when the longitudinal wave compression will be reaches the open end, again it will be returned with the same compression. Now this is known as reflected wave, and this reflected wave when incident wave are superimposed, then a new wave is formed, that is known as stationary wave. So when the stationary wave is formed in this open organ pipe, so the minimum possible frequency can be happen. So when two antinodes are formed and one node is formed. So generally at the open end, antinodes are formed. Why? They are free to vibrate. And as well as, so this incident wave and reflected wave are superimposed in phase here. So here out of phase. So when the progressive waves are superimposed in phase, amplitude become maximum. When the progressive are superimposed out of phase, so a node is formed. Here compression and compression is superimposed. Here the compression and rarefaction is superimposed. Again here the compression and compression is superimposed. So that's why when the stationary wave is formed with the open organ pipe with two antinodes and one node, now the frequency of the stationary wave is called as fundamental frequency. Fundamental frequency, or it may be called as first harmonic. First harmonic. So let it be N1. Let it be N1. So let it be N1. So to calculate this frequency, first of all we have to convert this length. Convert this length in terms of wavelength. In terms of the wavelength. So already in the previous class, in the formation of stationary wave along the stretched string, so what I explained, what is the distance between the two successive nodes? Lambda by 2. What is the distance between the a node and next antinode? Lambda by 4. So remember that one here. So that's why first of all I am converting this length into wavelength. Now consider when the stationary wave is vibrate with fundamental frequency or first harmonic, the wavelength will be lambda 1. So that's why what is the distance between the two successive antinodes? Lambda by 2, but here the wavelength is considered lambda 1. So that's why here L is equal to how much? Lambda 1 by 2. So when I do the cross product, so lambda 1 equal to 2 into L, 2L. So now this is a wavelength and this is a frequency. And when it is traveling the wave, it is traveling with certain velocity. So that's why what is the relation between the wave's velocity or speed and frequency and wavelength? The relation is V equal to N lambda. So but here the frequency is N1, here the wavelength is lambda 1. So that's why from this, so what is the formula of N1? N1 equal to V by lambda 1. So V by lambda 1 is how much? 2L. So that's why what is the formula for fundamental frequency or first harmonic? That is V by L. So velocity of the wave by 2 into length of the pipe. That's the frequency of the stationary wave in the open organ pipe depend upon the speed of the wave and as well as length of the pipe. Inversely proportional length of the pipe directly proportional to speed of the wave, or if they take the sound speed. And next one, when the stationary wave is formed with 3 antinodes and 2 nodes. And next one, so for the same length, I am not changing the length, this is considered length L. But this time, how many antinodes are formed? 3 antinodes and 2 nodes. 2 nodes. So first time, what is the minimum possible antinodes? 2. So below that, the stationary wave, nothing but when the stationary formed in the open organ pipe, it cannot formed with 1 node and 1 antinode. What are the minimum possible antinodes to form the open stationary in the organ pipe? 2 antinodes. That's why it is called minimum frequency or fundamental frequency. Now it is vibrated with how many antinodes? 3 antinodes and 2 nodes. Now this frequency will be called as second harmonic. Second harmonic or first overtone. First overtone. Let it be N2. Now when I draw the diagram, so now this is the incident wave. This incident wave will be travel along the length of the pipe and after reaches the open end. So because of difference in density, it will be reflected with the same compression or rarefaction. Again when they are superimposed, a new wave is formed. So that is known as stationary wave. This is the reflected wave and this is the incident wave. So now how many antinodes are formed? 3 antinodes. So already you know that what is the distance between the 2 antinodes? Lambda by 2. Here is also lambda by 2. So total 2 lambda by 2. But here consider the wavelength is lambda 2. So that's why how many lambda by 2? 2 lambda by 2. So for this antinode to antinode lambda by 2 and this antinode to this antinode lambda by 2. So that's why total wavelength is nothing but 2 lambda 2 by 2. So this equal to length. So that's why when we simplify lambda 2 equal to how much? 2 into L, 2L by 2. So this is the formula for wavelength in terms of the length of the pipe. Now already you know that the relation between the wave speed or wave velocity, frequency and wavelength. What is that? V equal to N lambda. But here the frequency is N2 and wavelength is lambda 2. So from this N2, this is the frequency. Which frequency? Second harmonic or first overtone. N2 equal to V by lambda 2. So V by lambda 2. Lambda 2 means how much? 2L by 2. Don't simplify here, because for better understanding and so writing this second harmonic frequency in terms of the first harmonic, so keep like that. So now what is lambda 2 here? 2L by 2. Now in denominator is there. When you simplify it will be goes to the numerator. Now N2 equal to 2V by 2L. This is the formula for second harmonic or first overtone. Now I am rearranging this equation. So now N2 equal to 2 into V by 2L. So now can I write like this or not? Yes. So but V by 2L is nothing but fundamental frequency. That's why the second harmonic or the first overtone will be 2 times to the fundamental frequency. That's why they are called overtone. What is meaning of the overtone? So the frequencies which are integral multiples of fundamental frequency, and when the overtone is multiplied with 1, multiplied with 2, then we get the overtones. So now next, when the stationary wave is formed with 4 antinodes and 3 nodes. Now for the same length, in the same length of the pipe. So now here how many antinodes? 3 antinodes. Next it will be increased to another one. First 2, next 3. First 1 node, next 2 antinodes. Here now 3 antinodes and 4 antinodes and 3 nodes. 1 at the open end which is formed antinode. So let us consider this is the third one and this is the fourth one. So these are antinodes. And between them which is formed? Node. Here node is formed, here node is formed, here node is formed. Total how many nodes? 3 nodes. How many antinodes? 4. Now when a stationary wave is formed with 4 antinodes and 3 nodes, now that frequency of the stationary wave is called third harmonic. Third harmonic or second overtone. Second overtone, let it be N3. In the same length, the length of the pipe is not changing here. Now how the stationary wave is formed? So when a longitudinal progressive wave is traveling along the length of the pipe like this. So now this is called the incident wave. So when this incident wave will be reaches the other open end, because of differences in density, it will be reflected. The reflected wave and incident wave are superimposed. A new wave is formed. That wave is called the stationary wave. Here the stationary wave formed with 4 antinodes and 3 nodes. That's why this frequency is known as third harmonic. Now we are finding the third harmonic formula. So now to find that, again convert this length in terms of the wavelength. Here the wavelength will be considered lambda 3. So now already you know that the distance between this antinode and this antinode is lambda by 2. And this one lambda by 2. This one lambda. Total how many? 3 lambda by 2. Here this antinode to this antinode lambda by 2. First one. And this is the second one. This is the third one. That's why total 3 lambda by 2. But here wavelength is lambda 3. That's why 3 lambda 3 by 2. This is equal to length of the pipe. Now when we do the cross product, so lambda 3 equal to 2 into L, 2L. These 3 will become to the denominator. 2L by 3. Now you know the relation between the wave speed and frequency and wavelength. What is that? V equal to N lambda. But here the frequency is N suffix 3 and wavelength is lambda suffix 3. So from this one, N3 equal to or N suffix 3 equal to velocity of the wave or speed of the wave by lambda 3. So V by, what is lambda 3? Here is there 2L by 3. 2L by 3. So denominator to denominator is there. When we simplify, it will be go to the numerator. So N3 is equal to 3V by 2L. So this is the formula for third harmonic or second overtone. So when I rearrange this equation, N3 equal to 3 into V by 2L. So now V by 2L is nothing but fundamental frequency. So that's why N3 is equal to 3N1. Third harmonic is how many times the fundamental frequency? 3 times. 3 times. So in this way we can calculate the other frequencies also. But when you observe the fundamental frequency, second harmonic and third harmonic, how they are? So if we write the ratios of the harmonics, if you write the ratios of the harmonics, so N1 east, N2 east, N3 east, so and so, and we are calculating the how the frequency ratios are there, or how the ratios of the frequency will be exist. N1 is nothing but V by 2L. V by 2L east. And what is N2? 2V by 2L. And what is the third harmonic? 3V by 2L. If we simplify, what you get? 1 is to 2 is to 3 is to 4 dash dash. The nothing but, so the ratios of harmonics or overtones in the open organ pipe is what? 1 is to 2 is to 3 is to 4. And all harmonics are possible in open organ pipe. So all harmonics are possible in open organ pipe. This is about the how the stationary waves are formed in open organ pipe. This is about open organ pipe.